Nothing feels more special than actually bringing the performance onto the stage, especially when you're working on a project as long as we were working on the Rover, where it's from January to March.
Before going into the theatre, we were rehearsing in a room in college.
Just an empty sort of room. You know, you might have tape on the ground for where the balcony is and for where certain areas are. And it was very, very challenging. At first, I mean, you have this text that was written in the 1600s and you're like, what the hell does this mean? What am I reading? I have no idea what I'm reading. So through the rehearsal process, we got to learn the subtext of this lady, you know, Aphra Behn.
It was great to do it with people that you've spent 3 years with, you know, so there was that extra connection. They weren't just strangers that you'd only known for 6 weeks.
As an actor, you need to break down those walls and expose yourself to your vulnerable side. So we really all got to know who we truthfully are, and it's a safe space. Like, it's not a judgmental kind of narcissistic kind of room, like everyone has to look a certain way, which is not like that at all, because that doesn't mean the work is going to be done.
You kind of work on the characters and the whole scene, but you don't get to work on the technical part of the play. So when you go into the theatre for the first time, that is a whole new experience.
Walking into the Samuel Beckett on the first day was just, it was nerve-wracking just seeing the set there and seeing the lights being put up, but you know, you get that kind of nervous feeling.
We get in there and we see the big massive flats and the lovely big balcony with the arches.
We all had to become aware that we all need to be in the light, so not creating any shadows on anybody's faces. We used a different kind of warm-up, so sometimes we did yoga and sometimes we did dancing, depending on how the group felt or what Pete wanted to achieve, if he wanted more energy or if he felt we were too excited and we needed to bring it down and be more rooted.
You do get this kind of, it's a nice group feeling before each night.
Ooh, I feel so good, like I knew I would. Ooh, I feel so good.
And then you do it with an audience and the energy just shoots up into the heavens, because now, wow, there are people here and you can hear them respond, you can hear them laugh at the bits that are funny, you can hear them laugh at bits that you didn't think were funny, or bits that you forgot were funny because you've done them so many times.
We were lucky, we had a really good audience on the first night. But I also learned the next night the audience weren't as quick to applaud and they weren't as quick to laugh. And I learned a lot from that, because I learned, of course, you have to react to the audience, you have to go with the audience, but you can't depend completely on them.
You kind of start to lose that sense of, oh, I'm going in front of an audience or I'm doing a production. You start to develop that professional attitude.
And yet Sir Mans, my lord, throw off this pride, this enemy to bliss, and show the power of love.
It's really amazing to stand in the wings after a 3-month rehearsal process and see your friends that you've been with for 3 years in full costume, belting out these really challenging scenes vocally, energy-wise, and you're looking at them going, hiya, you're an actor. You know, you're looking at them thinking, look how far we've come.
For next to loving him myself, I vow it will please me most that you do.
Definitely my highlight of the Rover was learning the stunt choreography.
For a long, long time, that fight was just not happening. It just wasn't working. And eventually we got it, and I think actually it was a really, really good fight.
Heavens, my brother too is coming, and it will be impossible to escape. Belvin, I contribute to what...
He thinks 'tis well, and makes thee look on cavalier.
Obviously, certain people had bigger roles and smaller roles, but the support system between us kind of was always there.
Thou art a brave girl, and I admire thy love and courage.
And then you come off stage and it's wow. That feeling, I could do this forever.
It was this huge journey and it paid off for us, because I think we did a really good show.
This whole process has given me loads more confidence.
I can perform, I am an actor. That's what I've gained. That this doesn't feel like something scary anymore. It's something exciting. And then sometimes, say by the third show, it's just this is just what we're doing. That's kind of cool, you know?